For more on that aid that the United States is offering Ukraine and the details of the U.S. officials' trip to Kyiv, let's bring in Nancy Cordes at the White House. Nancy, good morning.
Vlad, good morning to you. In a middle-of-the-night press conference, Secretaries Blinken and Austin said that they made the trip from Poland to Kyiv by train and that they went directly to the presidential palace in Kyiv without stopping for a tour of the region. In Kyiv, they met, they said, for 3 hours with President Zelenskyy and his senior team. This risky mission meant to send a message, of course, that the U.S. is committed to Ukraine and is not going anywhere. Now, notably, during the trip, the leaders announced that the U.S. Embassy in Kyiv is going to reopen in the coming weeks and that U.S. diplomats are actually going to start making day trips into the country next week, starting in Lviv in the west. So business back to something like usual. The president is also this morning, at long last, finally naming a U.S. ambassador to Ukraine. Her name is Bridget Brink. She is the current U.S. ambassador to Slovakia and therefore has pretty deep knowledge of the region. On the money front, Secretaries Blinken and Austin announced more than $700 million in new military aid to Ukraine and to its neighboring allies. That brings the total amount of U.S. military assistance to $3.7 billion since the start of the invasion. Now, none of this, of course, is sitting well with Moscow, which sent a letter demanding that the U.S. stop supplying weapons to Ukraine. But the Secretary of Defense is already in Germany this morning, meeting with allies about ways to coordinate on military aid. As for President Biden himself, he has made no secret of the fact that he would like to visit Ukraine, but at this point, Jamie, there are no public plans to do so because of the security situation.
Yeah, a little risky right now. Nancy, thank you.